We're live here with Ian Hume. So, Ian, this is your first interview with us after you signed for Kerala Blasters. What was your first thoughts on signing back again with Kerala?
Ecstatic, to be honest. It's been 2 months, so it's one of those. It's sort of sunk in already, but it's something that I've always stated, even when I'd left, that it was a place that I loved. The fan base has always followed me and always supported me whilst I've been away, which is rare in football. So the fact that I'm back now, they've just sort of exploded a little bit on me. It's kind of brilliant feeling to have the fact that you've been supported by such a group of fans playing for rivals. Now that I'm back, it's even better.
Okay, and so the fans are looking forward to watching you and, of course, Berbatov in action together. Thoughts on that?
Well, obviously I've worked hard to build up a fan following in India, and the fans, like I said before, have been brilliant. But when you get players like Berbatov coming out, the southern states especially are very Man United, Liverpool orientated. So somebody like Berba coming out is only going to set the sort of craziness alight, which is essentially what it's done. Having him and Wes Brown come out, Man United legends, is a great thing for the team. So now it's time for us all as a team to put it to practice on a match day.
And what do you think has changed at Kerala since season 1?
The whole team, apart from Sandeep Nandi and Sanders Jingan. It's been just a complete in and out, players, managers, all different every year. I think it's been quite successful on the whole, apart from season 2. Made 2 finals. Unfortunately, I haven't won the trophy, but they've been in 2 or 3 finals. So you can't really grumble too much as a fan, apart from not winning the trophy. But there's been a lot of changes. Like I said, the mainstay Sandesh and Sandeep Nandi have been there the whole time, and rightfully so. They get the adulation that they deserve. But now it's time to try and get that elusive trophy, because we've come second twice as a club. So you don't want to be, third time's a charm, isn't it? So let's see how it goes.
And you entered the ISL as its leading scorer. Is that added pressure for you?
Not at all, because I've never won the Golden Boot. So I've been consistent. That's something I always pride myself on. I'll give you everything I've got, and I know for certainty that if I'm getting chances and playing games, then I can do my job and score goals. It's something I've done my whole career. I'd love to push on. It's not my aim, but I'd love to push on for that Golden Boot. I've been the bride 3 times, so it's or the bridesmaid 3 times. So it's one of those. I want to see if I can push myself a little bit more and go from there. But there's some good players in this league this year, so it's going to be a tough one.
Speaking of good players, which team do you think is the strongest out there, apart from Kerala Blasters, of course?
See, that's going to get a diplomatic answer. It's every team's new. With the draft, all the Indian players are new at the clubs, apart from retained players. Foreign players, for the most part, are new at the club. So it's a fresh start, fresh slate for everybody. So I'm not going to pinpoint any team in particular. There's going to be, in my eyes, 8 or 9 strong teams. Potentially one may drop off. You never know who that is. There's always one that's different every year. It's varied from Kerala to Goa to North East to whoever over the last 3 years. So it's going to be a very even league, I think, in my eyes. And it's just a matter of reverting back to how the first league was, the first year, and who can get their plans into practice quicker.
Okay, and of the new players that are at Kerala, is there one player that has impressed you in pre-season?
There's some very good players. I'm not going to give any secrets into our our little secret weapons. We've got some very good Indian players, some guys that haven't played in ISL. Obviously, majority of the foreign players that have come in haven't played ISL apart from myself. So it's we've got a few surprises for you, and we've got some good players who are ready to sort of stake their claim for household name status. It's one of those things they've got points to prove, and they have more than enough ability to do that and to prove that they're top players. So I'm looking forward to the progression.
Opening game against the old side ATK, where you were a champion with them last season. Thoughts on that? Will that be emotionally draining for you?
Not at all. It's football. It's happened last year, or 2 years ago, leaving Kerala for Kolkata. So it's. I was looking forward to the game being in Salt Lake, because obviously being away last year for the year, we didn't play in Salt Lake. But now it's moved back to Kochi, and I can't really argue that I'm going to be playing in front of my home fans opening day. So it's against the old team. Left on very good terms with the club. Last thing I did was hold the trophy, so that they can't really grumble and I can't grumble about anything. So it's a matter of getting the game going, because I think that's what we're all waiting for now, is to get the season started.
We have a lot of Kerala Blasters fans who have requested you to say a few words in Malayalam.
No, I've done plenty in the last 2 days, and I'm apologising right now, because it's been a very, very long day and my head is not in it.
Okay.
I have 5 months, and I will try and say as much as I can over the season. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, Ian.
No, thanks very much for having me, guys.
Okay, we're live here with Arata Izumi of Kerala Blasters. Arata, how did it feel to move to Kerala Blasters this season?
It's an exciting new challenge for me. 3 years, different 3 clubs, and I always wanted to play for this Kerala Blasters since I started to play for ISL, and I'm lucky enough to be here.
Okay, and partnering up with Ian Hume, Dimitar Berbatov, how would that feel?
Hume, I played with him in ATK, and I still remember that year we had a great combination, and it's always comfortable with him. He's a nice guy off the pitch, and on the pitch he's a hard-working guy. And Berbatov, he don't need any explanation about him. He's a legend for Manchester United, and it's always great to play with him. And what he brings in on the ground is always his composure, and that's going to give us a lot of positive in the game.
Okay, you've come to Kerala as an opponent, but this time you'll have the fans backing you. What sort of change will that bring about?
Well, why I wanted to come to Kerala Blasters is because of supporters. And I still remember when we came as ATK, and I remember that supporters of the Kerala Blasters gave us enough respect being a visitor, and I found it's a great manner as a football lover. And since that day I wanted to play for these supporters, and I'm really grateful that they are my side, I would say, and our side, of course. And I'm really looking forward to playing in front of them at the stadium.
Okay, how was pre-season in Spain for the boys?
Well, it went pretty well, and the best part what we have is the atmosphere in the team. It's very friendly. There's no group such as that. Sometimes it can happen, but at this time, everyone is treating each other as a friend, and on the pitch we are ready to be competitive between ourselves, and good atmosphere, and I'm sure this is going to give us a lot of energy on the ground.
And are you looking forward to your first game with Kerala Blasters? It's against the old side ATK. Mm-hmm. Thoughts on that?
Well, of course, dramatic. This is the best start that we can start. I'm sure. I mean, the stage is set for us and for me, and it's going to be an exciting game.
Have you set any personal targets for yourself this season?
For myself, in terms of goal or in terms of results, my answer will be always for the club and for the results of the team and the interest of the team. I will give my best to give something very, very positive and happy moment for our supporters.
And you have a new coach this season, René Mullenstein. How influential has he been with the team?
Well, he got great personality, and his philosophy is simple, effective, and we are successfully understand what he wants from us in the preseason, and I'm sure we can bring something really exciting and attractive on the field.
So he likes to play attacking sort of football, an attacking philosophy, something like Sir Alex Ferguson.
Obviously, I mean, if we don't attack, we cannot win, and that's one most important thing. But I think the one winning does not give us one maybe 3-0, 4-0 does not give us trophy. But I'm sure that we are not considering goals. It's going to give us a lot of positive and a chance for winning the trophy. So that will be our focus, I believe.
Speaking of not conceding any goals, you've got a new partnership in defense, Sandesh Jhingan and Wes Brown. How have they been as a pair together?
Well, of course, Sandy is an exciting defender in India, definitely one of the superstars in India, and I'm happy to play with him. And of course, Wes Brown, he's a legend again. And imagine, in between, I'm behind Wes and Hume, please, and wherever in front of me, I'm sandwiched with legends. So what can be more exciting than this?
Okay, and of course, let's talk about the support at Kerala and how does that affect a team's morale? How does that help the players on the field?
Personally, supporters is everything for professional footballers, you know. What they give us is energy, the motivation, the confidence, and the supporters in Kerala, as I mentioned, I believe they are really, really good, man. I mean, they love this club, and each player, it does not matter he is a big name or he is just starting up 18 years old, it does not care. As long as we are wearing this, the supporters will be for us always, and that's the most important and most powerful thing that we are having as a club.
Which young player do you think will surprise with Kerala Blasters this season?
Well, most surprising part for me was these young players what we have got great potential, and anybody can come and surprise whoever watching this game of ours. And I'm really excited. Actually, myself is excited to see who is going to come up and show something different in the game.
Okay, we have a question for you from the Manjapada supporters, who are the fan clubs of Kerala Blasters, as you may know. They want to know what you think about them and how much their support means to you.
Oh, they know how much I appreciate these guys. Unbelievable. Since I signed for Kerala Blasters, since they started this Manjapada, these people are always giving me attention. That's what I love the most, and of course, as a professional football player, and that gives us confidence. And sometimes I can be low because of the results or maybe some kind of things, but still they will be there to always talk to me and talk to me positive, and that's gonna give me the great boost, and that's my backbone. It's gonna be.
So you've seen the other squads in the ISL. Which team do you think is the strongest right now?
Hard to say on paper. I mean, it's really hard to say. Always this ISL, at least last 3 years, it was very, very competitive. Every team are equally strong and pretty balanced. So I'm sure this season, two new teams are coming in, Bangalore and Jamshedpur. That's gonna make this league even more competitive and exciting. So it's difficult for me to say who is this, who is that, but I think it's a really competitive league. It's gonna be.
So you've spoken about the new teams coming in. Now I want to know your thoughts on the longer season in the ISL.
I think this is really a positive sign for Indian football, especially players' point of view. We can expect be in a competitive football for longer period, which is most important as a professional football player and for young player to be part of this competitive league. And also it will give us chance in case of injury. It gives us more time or chance to come back into the game, you know. Since it's a longer league and we have enough time to recover ourselves, and then we can come back also, and we have enough time to take rest. That's going to give us more energy, and it will come into the game, and the game will be more intense. intense, and it's going to be more exciting. It means more people will enjoy, and the Indian football is going to be bigger. So this is, I think, brilliant for Indian football the longer season is.
Do you have a favorite moment or memory of yours you would like to share with the fans from the ISL?
From the ISL, I'm with Kerala Blasters, and the thing is, my favorite moment was scoring against Kerala Blasters. But yeah, I have a lot of memorable moments. Like I said, welcoming from Kerala Blasters supporters that day when we came, and also, of course, with the ATK the semi-finals, it was really dramatic. The first leg we lost 3-0, and second leg we really tried hard, almost reached there, but we couldn't. So yeah, I mean, too many to share. Maybe next time.
Thank you so much, Arata.
Thank you.